Are you looking to save half on your groceries, but you don't want to fool with coupons, you don't want to fool with sales, you don't want to fool with store loyalty programs? Then the answer is as simple as switching brands. Join me as we go in here shopping together at Walmart for 10 items under $10, and we're also getting those items at half what other brands would be. So let's go play a game of this versus that. Okay, I'm in the packaged food aisle, and this aisle contains a lot of the this or that items that I'm looking for. So let's see. Sorry for spinning you around so fast, but back here is the macaroni and cheese. Now we have, where's this? Okay, here is our Kraft mac and cheese, classic blue box, thick and creamy, $1.24. Okay, but we're not going to get that. You know why? Because we're going to get great value macaroni and cheese, thick and creamy, for 58 cents. What does that save us? Save 66 cents. I have a list going here. Now, let's look for some stuffing. And I think we would probably all agree that the brand Stovetop is just synonymous with stuffing, but Stovetop is expensive. So I am choosing, it doesn't really matter, they all taste about the same to me, but I guess I'll pick the turkey. So check this out. Stovetop turkey flavored stuffing mix. It is on rollback. It was $2.82. $2.82. I am not getting that. It's $1.88. Here's what I'm getting instead. Great value turkey flavored stuffing mix, 97 cents. And look, this is not even on rollback. That's the regular price. So the regular price on the Stovetop of $2.82 is almost 3 times the price of this great value. Okay, that's item number 2 out of 10. And also just right above it, we have the instant mashed potatoes. These are just a good option for something quick. So the Idahoan brand, buttery home style, is $1.27. We're not gonna get that. What are we getting instead? For $1, we are gonna get the great value buttery complete potatoes. Okay, that was a great savings on those. So the Stovetop, that choice saved us 97 cents, and we saved 91 cents. Then we saved 27 cents on the potatoes. Now we're here in the condiment, salad dressing, gravy aisle. Now, McCormick is a common brand for these packaged gravies, and you can see that the McCormick gravies are 97 cents, just the brown gravy. And they're actually, okay, they've got a few back in there. They have a few. Let's see. So this is 97 cents, just regular brown gravy. We're not gonna get that. What are we gonna get? Look right below it. And it's hard to miss. It has this tag around it. It's actually on rollback too. It was 48 cents, which would still be half price. So we're just gonna get the great value brown gravy mix, 32 cents. That is a savings of 65 cents. And I think this is all that we need on this aisle. Okay, I'm in the canned vegetable aisle now, and the Del Monte cut green beans are $1.25. That's way too much. They're actually on rollback from $1.48. So instead of getting that, because that's way too much to me, we're gonna go down here, and notice they put a lot of these cheaper options down farther. These Great Value cut green beans are on rollback to 50 cents. Those were 76 cents, which again was still cheaper than this. So clearly not going to go with that. We're going to go with the 50-cent Great Value whole kernel corn. And on that can of Great Value green beans and the can of Great Value corn, each can we're going to save 75 cents. So that would be enough for us to afford a second can of each if we wanted to. Next up is our good old classic Spam. A 12-ounce count of Spam is $3.88. We're not going to get that. We're going to include. We're going to choose another option. Look at the price on this Great Value luncheon meat. It's the same size can, but it's only $2. And I've tried this before. It's good. What I'm going to do, though, instead of picking the original, I'm going to get the less sodium version. It's a little less salty than the original. You know, I notice Spam, they don't sell a reduced sodium version in Spam, so that's even more reason. Price aside, that's even more reason to get the Great Value product. And here we are in the cooler section. And I am looking at Land O'Lakes margarine. 4 sticks of margarine, 16 ounces. That's $2.98. I think that's way too much, so I'm not going to get that. Instead, I am getting the Imperial, same size, $1.24. Here we are in the soft drinks. Soft drinks, soda, pop, whatever you call it where you live. This Mountain Dew is $2. And y'all know that Prentice likes this. I've done a video comparing before the pop that he drinks. So this Mountain Dew, it's on rollback. It was $2.68, so it is a little cheaper at $2, but that's still too high for me. So I'm gonna go pick something else. Okay, on the very next aisle over, in a much less conspicuous position and also with much less product, is this Mountain Lightning for $1. It's also on rollback. It had gone up to $1.22. It tends to go back and forth between $1, $1.22, $1.25. But at $1, it's half the price, so I'm gonna get one of those. That's what we got so far. We still need to get a loaf of bread. This aisle's super crowded. I don't know why. It's always super crowded. Okay, yeah, they look. One? Yes, please. Thank you. This is what we ended up with from the shopping trip. 10 items for under $10 and for 51% less than the name brands. So, we have here Great Value cut green beans, 14.5 ounce. We have Great Value thick and creamy mac and cheese. We have Great Value turkey flavored stuffing mix, Great Value golden sweet whole kernel corn, Imperial vegetable oil spread, and that's a 1 pound box, 4 sticks. We have Great Value less salt luncheon meat. We also have Great Value buttery complete potatoes. We have a 2 liter of Mountain Lightning and a packet of Great Value brown gravy mix, and then a loaf of white sandwich bread, 20 ounce. So what did all this come to? This right here came to $9.53 before tax. Now in Kentucky, there is no tax on food. However, the Mountain Lightning is a taxed item, so there was an additional 6 cents tax on it. So it came to $9.59 with tax, but I'm looking at the pre-tax amounts here. Okay, so what if I'd bought the other stuff? What would that have been? All that other stuff I showed you in the store, the Del Monte vegetables, the stovetop, the Kraft, the Land O'Lakes margarine, Spam, Mountain Dew, we had Wonder Bread, McCormick, we had Idaho and mashed potatoes, all that stuff. What would that have cost? How much off would it have been from $9.53? Believe it or not, it would have totaled $19.64. That's a whopping $10.11 more expensive than what you see here. So that's 51% savings. That is a major, major win in my book. And all I had to do was switch over to the store brand. I didn't have to fool with any coupons. I didn't have to open up any kind of store loyalty or download an app. I didn't have to try to catch a sale. I just switched out brands. And I will say I have tried every one of these items in the past, and they are delicious. They taste just as good as their name brand counterparts. Well, that's pretty eye-opening. Quite a significant difference. If you enjoy videos like this, I did another one back in April, and it's called Make These Switches to Save Money on Groceries Now. Easy ways to make extra money for groceries. I'll leave a link down in the description box for you to watch that one. I had featured the pop and the bread on that video too, but I really needed to get some at the store today, and so I just included that in with these other things. But make the switch. You won't be disappointed. Okay, just another quick word about the ads on my video. As you all know, if you're viewers or subscribers, I was finally able to reach 1,000 subscribers about a month and a half ago. I'm so extremely grateful for that. And I have reached my required watch time hours, so the channel is now monetized. Part of that monetization involves you, the viewers, watching ads. That's how I make money off this. And that extra money goes into buying the groceries that you see for this, or having the extra little bit to go look around at Dollar Tree or Dollar General and the dollar aisle to search for these good deals. That money can help me do that. So if you don't care to watch my ads, that helps me so much. Also, if you've not subscribed to the channel, if you would hit the subscribe button, I would greatly appreciate that too. And also the like button. All these things, any comments, likes, subscriptions, that all helps so much. So I want to mention something else, something you all have been waiting for, something I've been waiting for because I've been trying to figure it out a while, and that is the giveaway. I promised you all that I would do a giveaway at the first opportunity that I could get after 1,000 subscribers once I figured out what I was doing. Well, I have figured out a site that can generate winners based off of comments and stuff. So if you would like to enter the contest, I would like for you to comment on this video right here. And it doesn't have to be a certain thing. It doesn't have to be, win or shared or whatever. If you could comment on the video, whatever you want to say, I will let this go. And then at the end of the month, which I don't have a calendar in front of me, which is ironic, I have several. At the end of the month, I will pick a winner, if not before. But it'll only be from comments based upon this video right here. So you've probably got pretty good odds of winning something. And so let me go get you the prize. I'll be right back. Okay, so if you are chosen as the winner, you will receive a variety of kitchen goodies, including silicone cake molds, silicone spoon, a recipe box, and recipe cards. So I do have to, unfortunately, make one disclaimer about this. This contest is just open to folks who live in the continental United States. This is a channel about frugality. Unfortunately, I'm sure you all understand how costs have went up everywhere, and that includes shipping costs and anything associated with the postal service. Stamps themselves have gone up in price, and so it would be cost prohibitive for me to ship these items out anywhere outside of just the continental United States. I do hope you understand that, and if you're viewing from anywhere else but the continental U.S., please know that I appreciate you and your views and your comments, your likes, your subscriptions. I appreciate that all extremely a lot. I appreciate it a whole lot. But it's just that it would be difficult to afford getting that shipped out. Anyway, if you want to enter that contest, all you have to do is comment down below, and then if I'll do a whole other video picking the winner, and we will go from there. Well, I hope you've enjoyed this video, and I hope that you've gotten some good and useful tips from it. And tell your friends about the channel. Everybody could save a dime or two here and there these days, so tell them about it. All right. Thank you all so much. Like I said, if you haven't subscribed, hit the subscribe button. Until I see y'all again, have a blessed day.